prepare today for the build-up to the upcoming Zone 2 Handball Championship. Handball might not be the most popular of sports compared to football, but this beautiful game, which is now a force in many countries, is gradually attracting interest and presently being played in different places, including Brikama, Serekunda East, and here at the Independence Stadium. You might be thrilled to note that this group of players are preparing to represent the Gambia at the Zone 2 Handball Championship, which starts from the 24th to the 29th of this month in Dakar, Senegal. The Gambia will be contesting with 8 other countries from the sub-region. Having already started preparations late, and with the tourney just around the corner, the coaches are rushing against time to put up a formidable male and female team to represent the country in the 8-nation tournament.
Zone 2 tournament la ñuy préparé Dakar moo koy host and dafa war a start on the 24th but on the 29th. That means on the 24th daf ñu war a fekk Dakar. waaw si préparation boobu lañ nekk nag. affaire yi nu mu nekk di demee jot nañu ne 8 teams safa bokka in fact jot nañu ñun groupe bu ñuy bokka sax ak dëkk yi ñuy bokkal kon ismin xamuñu ñaata team ñoo fay teew but 8 team ñoo fa war a nekk mooy tournament zone 2 bi ñaari zone lañ ko defee nag am na ñuy play Dakar am na ñuy play Thiès but recently nii lañ jot leeta ñuy wane ni ñun Dakar la ñuy play waaw.
ñaan ngeen bokkal groupe.
yaa ngi am Gambia Mauritania Cape Verde and Guinée Conakry.
balaa ñu dem si kanam loo mën a am pour wax si groupe boobu noonu noo gisee groupe boobu noonu.
waaw groupe boobu du groupe bu nga xam ne gan lañu si ñun because daje woon nañu ak ñoom Mali bu ñu demee si zone 2 tournament bi Mali daje woon nañu ak ñoom si first round bi ñu jël fa ñu dem second round semi final but unfortunately ñu toog but du ñu gan si ñun ñu ngi inspect ni xam naa ni ak since buñ leen jëjee gis xam nañ ne train nañu ceeñ nañ seen team bi waaye ñun tamit tooguñu dëgg la time bi gàtt na short na but am nañu yaakaar si team bi and bitu comme niñ ko waxee bu njëkka demuñu pour doxantu dañ dem pour andi dara.
The technicians are faced with the daunting task of selecting 14 players for each category out of over 80 players invited from all handball clubs. But the technicians are confident of putting together a strong squad.
Today is our 2 weeks of training. We are preparing this team to compete in the Zone 2 tournament that is supposed to held at on the 24th at Dakar, Senegal, the capital city of Senegal. Although our level preparation, we are trying very hard to work on our fitness aspect and how to build up a correct team towards this tournament coming. Although we are on the scouting, all these 2 days we are on the scouting. Because if you can look at, we are having 38 ladies and 29 male. So we're supposed to select only 14 players, 14 male and 40 ladies.
Despite working hard to put together a strong team, their preparations come along with the old storyline familiar to Gambian sports.
We have been working very hard towards the preparation, and we have been undergoing some criteria, technicality that we need in order to pass through, like the fitness and all the drills for the exercise, or like the defensive formation, the attacking formation, the jump shots, and all the other aspects that we need to see that, yes, we are set for the journey.
What are some of the things that is hampering your training?
We lack materials. We lack materials because materials enhance training. Materials enhance training, and also financial aspect. We lack financial aspect because many of the players, they came from very far distance, and maybe transportation and all those things it has been jeopardizing the good training. But the association, they are trying their best, and the players also, they are committed.
For players like Abdoulaye Sanyang, one of the few experienced players to have played in a similar tournament before, believe there are good young players who are capable of doing well at the tournament.
As you know, like we just from the league, the handball league. So every player like is in a high gear. We are in a fit. Everybody is fit. So we promise Gambia that we can break something here as far as handball is concerned. Like I always say, what food cannot do for this nation, for sure. If you have a help, handball can do it for this nation anyway.
Ami Cisse is one of the outstanding female handball players around, and she is impressed with how the training is going on.
We are well preparing because as you are seeing, many teams are here. 5 to 7 teams, I think 6 to 7 teams are here. Both teams, each teams, we have many players there. The boys are training, the girls, we are doing well. We are very, very prepared for the tournament, and this time we will not let the Gambia down.
How confident are you? How good is your teammates, both the boys and the girls?
This selection is very fair, I think, and also this time is going to be very, very tough because many teams are here, as I said before. Last 2 years was 2 teams, but this time 5 teams. We have 5 teams here, and both those 5 teams, we have good players there. So I think this time it's going to be very good for the Gambia for the first time.
And tell us, how is the training going? Is everything going according to plans?
Everything is going according to plans. We are training every day. The turnout is very good. Everybody is training very well, so the turnout is very, very good. We promise that we'll bring the cup, inshallah. We'll bring the cup because this is the second time we are going for a Zone 2 tournament. The first time we come out with the 4th position, but this time we are coming with the first, inshallah.
But whilst Ami and her colleagues prepare for the showdown in Dakar, the player from Lionheart Handball Club is worried about one thing: the deplorable condition of this handball court compared to a more standard court they will be playing on at the tournament. How difficult is it for you to play on this court?
It's very, very difficult because this ground is not good, first of all, for our body. Second, the shoes we are wearing is not matched with the ground. So the kind of ground here and the ground that we are going to play in Senegal is very, very different. So you can see we have many difficulties on the ground we play here and the ground we play over there. That can here, if we train, we have many injuries, but their ground, sometimes we don't understand when you are playing. People are falling down every time. But this ground is not good for handball player anyway.
Whilst the coaches put the team through different fitness and tactical drills, officials of the Handball Association are leveling the ground for the Gambia's participation in the tournament.
The International Handball Federation is responsible for our trip because when we are part of the trip, they are the one who are going to fund us, like for transportation and the feeding, like the Senegalese people are host. So it's just what we need. When they send out our transportation fee, we are going to travel by bus because they say this time around nobody is going to travel by air. So they will send out because we link them with the bus company. So they will pay through that bus company, and that bus company will come and take us to Senegal from the 23rd to the 29th. So when we go again to Senegal, the Senegalese people are responsible for our lodging, our feeding, and the local transportation. Like if the team want to travel from our hotel to the playing ground, the Senegalese people are responsible for that. So we see that the International Handball Federation is funding this trip.
What support are you getting internally?
Yeah, internally, I sent a letter to the National Sports Council, to the Ministry of Youth and Sport, to the GNOC to seek for assistance from them. Because, to travel for the team, you have to motivate the players. Like the international is in charge is responsible for the transportation. But come to motivation like allowance or match bonus, this and that. So the association is not financially strong to motivate the players. So that's why I sent a letter to the National Sports Council, to the GNOC, to the Ministry of Youth and Sport, to seek for help, to see that how best they are going to assist. Because this is not the handball association, it's a nation, it's the Gambia, we are going to represent the Gambia. So the Ministry of Youth and Sport has to come in, the GNOC has to come in, and National Sport Council, and even the general public has to come in to help us to see how best we are going to motivate the players. Because without motivation, the player cannot give us what the result we want to.
What is the response from those you've written to?
Yeah, I sent a letter, I think that last week, so I'm still expecting that, but maybe tomorrow is Monday. I'm sure I'm trying to get something from them.
Last time the Gambia participated in this Zone 2 Handball Championship was 3 years ago in Mali, where they reached the semi-finals before losing to the host in the 3rd place playoff. But with this crop of players, Cham is hoping of a better performance in Dakar.
The Gambia chance is really for this time around. We have good players, and I'm sure we are going for a win. Because we went to Mali the last time, it was just a slash meter, we came 5th. But what I showed there, by that time, is lack of preparation because it's just 1 week we had preparation, and when we get there, we came 5th. And this time around, we have enough time because the league was going on, and all these players are doing well. And when we go this time around, we are going for the final.
As they listen to instructions from their coaches, at the end of another hectic training session, each of these players would be hoping to be on the bus to Dakar, and they are determined to go and represent their country. And who knows, handball might succeed where the likes of football has failed. Modes Jallo, Sports Tonight.
The National Scorpions Fans Club is celebrating 11 years of existence. At its 11-year anniversary held over the weekend, the Fans Club has once again pledged its commitment to the attainment of excellence in sports through mass participation. Formed in 2001, the Scorpions Fans Club has become an integral stakeholder in Gambian football with a total fan base of over 300. Mamoru S. Jala was among the celebrants and he prepares this report.